Hello everyone, I'm back. Me again. Sorry, I've been nothing anymore. I don't know what happened, I just fell off the face of the earth. I do apologise, but I kind of want to go on a bit of a rant. And it's not about gaming. I apologise if anyone wants to hear talk about games. I'm gone. Just for this video. But I saw another guy do a YouTube video about a movie, and I love my movies, and I kind of want to talk about it because it's pissing me off. Why, in the absolute of all shithells, is up? Like, why do you make remakes so fucking much in movies? It's ridiculous. Like, okay, they make new movies. They're making Tetris. Tetris, I let that sink in for a second. Dee 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 on a little Game Boy. Into a movie. What the no. It's like fucking Angry Birds is getting a movie. What the fuck? Like, why are we subjected to this pile of shit? Like, everything is either remakes, rehashes, reimaginings, reboots. Reboots is a common fucking thing now. For some ungodly reason, is a reboot. Why can't they make this again? This was a good film. This, like, as opposed to fucking Tetris. Like, you put blocks and you try to get rid of the box before it goes up and you die. Like, what the hell? Like, okay, case in point, I'm going to show a couple of DVDs that I have in my own collection that are either remakes, reimaginings, rebootings, or such and such. And I will give my thoughts on comparing, and some of them, one of which a lot of people around where I am don't know is an actual remake. A reboot, or whatever the fuck they like to call it. And I will get to that one. First one, case in point. Cape Fear is a remake of another film. Granted, both versions are pretty spectacular. This one has Robert De Niro in it. It's a great fucking film. It's how to do a remake right. Another, which is a very rare thing to get done, is do a remake right. Robert De Niro is freaky in this fucking film. Then again, he's a brilliant actor, but he's freaky in this film. This is only brief synopsis, by the way, because I don't want to give spoilers in case anyone hasn't seen any of these films. This one, Poseidon. Poseidon is a perfect example of how much, who's in this fucking thing? Josh Lucas. He gets a bad rap. He's not bad. He's okay. But this one has been remade and recycled. I'd say if it's not between movies or direct-to-TV movies, about 50 fucking times. I kid you not. I swear to God. But why? The original had like fucking Richard Dreyfuss in it. Was another version of it. It was Richard Dreyfuss in this one. Richard Dreyfuss is in this one. I apologize. But oh my God, how many versions of that movie have been made? That one is you can get in the bargain bin for like fucking €2 or something like that. Even less, another euro or something like that. This one is a reboot. The Amazing Spider-Man. This one can be forgiven because it's actually a really good movie, and they go in a different direction because they got so much to work with the comic books. I'll leave that one there, it's not going to be it. But it's a really good movie. Andrew Garfield is quite good as Spider-Man. I would have liked to have seen maybe do Clone Saga, for those who know the comic books. DC Rodaya, Clone Saga. Yeah, but I enjoyed this film. Dennis Leary, love it. I like it. It's a good one. But again, it's another reboot. See a theme here? This one. This is a fantastic movie. It's basically The Raid with Judge Dredd. For anyone who doesn't know what The Raid is, Raid is a Indonesian martial arts movie with one guy basically trying to stay alive while beating the inaugurated shit out of people. With a little bit of story, his brother, yada yada yada. Won't spoil too much here. But this is a brilliant movie. This has Carl Urban into it. This is a reboot of a shit movie that was back in the fucking 80s called Judge Dredd, and it had Sylvester Stallone in it. It's so high on the low. Fucking, oh, I hate that movie. Sorry, I'm going on a rant. I apologise. I need to get this off my chest with my beard and my I'm Girl t-shirt. I digress. But I enjoyed this movie. Judge Dredd, where the frickin' Nora do I start off? The plot sucks. The acting is so over the toply stupid. It's not even one of those case in points where it's not so bad, it's funny. Like Freddy vs. Jason. Freddy vs. Jason is so bad, it's funny. Like anyone's going to go in and watching that in a horror movie, no, don't bother going, that's not a horror movie. It's basically a comedy. It's a shit comedy, but it's a comedy. Well, okay, I find it's a comedy. I hate the movie. I do apologise. Again, I digress, but I'm venting. I enjoyed this movie very, very much. Highly recommend it for those who haven't watched it. Another remake. Although this is the original, I don't have the remake version. This is one like Cape Fear. That this is the original version. I apologise for the sticker. I'm not long after getting it. This is a great film. The remake of this is surprisingly great. I enjoyed it. Okay, Ethan Hawke could kind of take it or leave it, but this was an actual thriller. Like it's John Carpenter, so he makes all those ones, and you can't really go wrong. I enjoyed this movie. I know I'm only briefly synopsing them, but these are ones like I think you should highly recommend watching. As opposed to remakes and originals, I'll go with the original first. Dread, that one. That one, this. As opposed to Spider-Man 3, which sucks ass. So bad. Venom. Topher Grace as Eddie Brock / Venom. What the actual F, people? Why do you take guys who are kind of popular at the time, make them into big, iconic villains, and turn them into shit? Like, Venom would not use the Sandman or anyone else to get Spider-Man. He'd go in and tear his fucking head off. Like, oh my god. I do apologise. Again, I'm apologising a lot. You see a theme here. I'm ranting. I like my movies, and I can't understand why you turn out shit. This one, doesn't matter, pick up anyone, it's pretty good. Now this one and the last one I'm going to talk about, this one is a toss-up to pick either this one or the original version. The original version is very, very good as well, but I'd say a lot of people are going to go with this one. It has De Niro on it, so can't really go wrong with that. This, fuck that. That's those. I apologise for this, but I need to get this off my chest. This one is a remake, which not a lot of people around where I am knew it was a remake. Scarface is a I don't know what the fuck they're going to call it now. It's reboot, reimagining, who cares? This is the story in different beats is the exact same as Paul Muni's Scarface in certain areas, but in others it's completely fucking different. This has Al Pacino in it. This is an amazing film. This has been publicised way more than the actual original one. This is an iconic status movie. This is how to do a reboot or a reimagining right. Take it by so much that people forget it's a remake. Everyone has either seen this film or should see it. It's a fucking awesome movie with Al Pacino. I don't know. Hollywood seemed to churn out shit, and everyone goes to see it. They make some fantastic movies like Case in Point, Guardian of the Galaxy. Brilliant fucking film. Once it was given a chance. Why do we keep giving remakes, reboots, reimaginings, reinterpreting of the same fucking shit? As always, thank you very much for watching me ranting about movies, which I don't even know if I got a point across, but all I think is Hollywood should take their head out of their fucking asses, look at some other stuff and give us movies that we want. Deadpool movie. Sorry, just after thinking of this. Deadpool movie. Do this right, please. Do not screw this up like you did with a lot of other comic book movies. Case in point, this Green Lantern movie. Why? Why take a brilliant actor like Mark Strong and give him to all he does is fucking speeches? I'm throwing my pen out, I'm sorry. All the goddamn time. Like, he's a brilliant fucking actor. Ryan Reynolds would be a funny Deadpool. Would be a very funny Deadpool because he's a smart ass. He's not goddamn Hal Jordan. He's not. He really isn't. It was just a horrible movie. Horrible, horrible, horrible movie. It's so bad I don't even know where to start with this movie. But they always do that with a lot of comic book movies. A lot of them. I say not. A lot of them. I don't say all of them because there are some fantastic comic book movies. Batman, with the exception of Batman and Robin, with the exception, are brilliant. The old ones and the new ones, with the exception of that fucking shit one. Superman movies, aside from Superman Returns, are fucking brilliant. You see where this is going? You see what a lot of the comic book movies as well, they have fantastic ones in their series. And there's always one shite one. X-Men movies is another one. X-Men 1 was really good. X-Men 2 was questionable. X-Men 3 was bollocks. X-Men 3 was shit. I'm a comic book nerd. Case in point. But I hate X-Men 3. X-Men Origins Wolverine I liked. I think they could have done a lot more with Gambit, but I still liked it. The Wolverine, I enjoyed it. Some parts were questionable. Silver Samurai, seriously, why make him into a giant hulking robot? Ew. I don't know what the hell is going on. This is my first movie rant. I will again like to thank you all for watching and tuning into my channel. As always, like and subscribe. Any comments, please do feel free to leave me a comment. And as always, this has been Pookie K2, and I'll see you all on the flip side. Thank you.